Hey folks, Bill Durant here. Just dropped off another package. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, but it could be 1:30 in the morning, and I would still be going and dropping off packages. The reason I do what others won't do is because I know eventually everything will pay off in a big way. And I say that because I just finished my book, eBay Gold Rush, Strike It Rich as a Power Seller. That's what I do every day. I'm a power seller on eBay. I love eBay. I love doing it. eBay's been around since 1995. They're solid, trustworthy, reputable. You're going to have fees on every platform, so fees are fees. It doesn't matter. But because I do what I love on eBay, it allowed me to be able to write a book to show people how to sell on eBay, how to become a power seller or a top-rated power seller. Because technically the power seller badge that used to be available on your eBay accounts was discontinued, I think, 2 years ago. But I still use it because it's still the same principles. You just have to do the right thing. You have to take care of your customers. You have to put them first. And sometimes you have to take a loss, like today. Well, I had a $4,000 day last week, which was a phenomenal day. But the person that got their order said they were missing certain items, which I'm almost certain they weren't missing. But since I want to keep them as a customer, and they are in fact a repeat customer, I decided to take a loss, send them out what they needed to send, what I needed to send them at my expense, and call it a day. Because if you don't take care of customers and you don't treat them right, even sometimes if they may not really be telling you the truth, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and lose a little bit of money to gain more in the future. So this person is a repeat buyer, and I know they pay well, they pay on time, they pay quick. So whatever they buy from me, they pay for it right away. It's never an issue. So I'm going to maintain that relationship, because in business, whether you're selling a service or a product, it's all about relationships. Once people know you, they know what you're all about, they feel your vibe, your energy, they begin to like you, like what you're saying, and they begin to trust you. And as long as you continue to do the right thing, you'll have customers for life. And I'm pretty fortunate because over and above eBay power selling, I do a lot of private driving for my customers that I met through Uber. So for many years, I was one of the top drivers in the Detroit metropolitan area, and I always took care of customers, always. And I believe every single one of them, if you asked them, would tell you the same thing. And because I've taken care of them so well, when they're coming back to town and they need somebody in their corner to not just drive them around and be a chauffeur, but to add something to their day. And that's what I do each and every time I drive these people around, and I love doing it. I enjoy it, and it doesn't matter really how old I am. I'll continue to drive people around. I'll continue to sell stuff on eBay and find and flip stuff for profit, because I really truly love doing it. And if you love doing something, you're never going to retire from it. So I don't plan on retiring. I don't have a retirement plan. My life has not been traditional in any sense. And because of that, I don't plan on retiring. So, if you do what you love, the money will come, and you can continue to do it till the day you die. And then that's kind of what I'm going to do. Besides that, I kind of lost everything I owned twice in my life. So, I'm not really able to leave my wife or kids or grandkids anything like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, an inheritance, nothing like that. No properties, nothing. So when you lose everything, you got to start all over. It is what it is. You strap up, you move on, and you learn. So it will not be a 3 times as a charm for me. I'm not going to lose everything I own 3 times in my life, because I've learned some incredibly valuable lessons in the first 2 times. Painful, very painful. So I'm going to one of my favorite spots is the airport. I absolutely love coming out here and just watching planes. I know that may sound kind of weird, but I've done it since I was a little kid. When my grandma and grandpa used to travel all around the United States, we would take them to the airport. And Detroit Metropolitan Airport, obviously before 9/11, was easily accessible to everybody, where we could actually park and walk my grandparents down to their terminal and wait for them to walk on the plane and then wave goodbye to the plane when it pulled away. Now you can't do that. So now it's kind of, everything is protection. You have to have a reason to be at an airport, or they don't want you around. So I just enjoy it. And I've always been fascinated with planes of all sizes. Private jets are really cool. Don't know if I would ever own one unless it made financial sense to actually operate one. I mean, I know you can save a lot of time by utilizing having a private jet, but I don't know if it would be financially smart for me to have one. So I don't know, but I'm going to pull up here, because as I pull up front, I see a fighter jet, which is pretty darn cool, and another big jet, USA jet, but it looks like it's a charter type jet. So that jet's U of M. Okay. Please, overnight parking.